Hello. Today we're in the kitchen. What a surprise. Like, I'm always in the kitchen. I don't have my mic today. What a surprise. So we're gonna do some cooking. Today's a special video. So we're gonna celebrate. I recently, quote unquote, hit 100 subscribers. This is my 100 subscriber special. Jesus Christ. I'm so staticky. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Oh my God!
I love this pineapple hat. I love it. So today we're doing a special cooking video, and this is my party hat. It is 11:56 p.m. and I am baking. I'm baking for you, but it's actually for me. We hit a milestone, 100 subscribers, so this is like a perfect time to bake. We're doing, you're gonna see. I'm not even gonna tell you what we're doing. Some people might think it's cheating. Shut up. Nobody cares. So I got these two Pillsbury cake mix. We got vanilla and we got chocolate, and they're both 0 sugar. We don't really eat tons of sugar in this house, so 0 sugar cake mix. So we're doing both of these. Oh, this one calls for more water and more oil. You know, we'll figure it out as we go. Tonight might be an all baking night. I only have these two 10-inch pans. Is it 10-inch or is it 8? It doesn't matter. If you, whatever, it really doesn't matter. This one looks worse for wear than this one because I ran this one through the dishwasher not knowing that it would take off some of the coating. What an idiot. Who would have known? Before we start, I'm like, we're gonna start with the vanilla first. Let me throw this back.
Throw it back!
Ugh. No, I'm fucking taking this off. It is hot. Sorry, we're celebrating enough. That was enough.
Party's over, Grandpa.
That did not last long at all. We're starting with the vanilla first. My cake, my mixer is in this corner. I am not moving it. I could move it over here, but she's heavy and I don't care. This is my decrepit bowl, like my trash bowl. I believe that's what Rachel called. Not like we care what Rachel's doing. I like to have something kind of on the counter, kind of out in the open, so I can kind of just throw trash in instead of opening up the trash can. Whoa. These scissors are a little bit sticky. The oven is preheated. Put the bottom of the pan. Combine cake mix, water, oil, and eggs in a large bowl and mix until moistened. Moistened? Am I triggering people? All right, so we need a cup of water, 1/3 cup of oil. Like, what's stopping me from putting any type of oil that I want in here? Mineral oil? I could put mineral oil in here. You know, that's a good point. They didn't really specify. They didn't specify what type of oil. 3 eggs. I'm using a little ramekin for the eggs. Look at this egg that I got. Okay, it's very oblong shaped, which isn't like abnormal. Do you see the shape of them? They're looking a little funny. Imagine if I just knocked that over. I wanted to open this out. Perfectly normal looking egg. So 3 eggs. You always kind of want to do this because sometimes eggs can be kind of nasty. Do I always do this? On camera, I will say yes. I always open up eggs in another bowl. Can I just say my shell game has been really bad lately? All right, so I have it in here. Can you guys see? Great. Gotta wash my hands. Yeah. Anyways, batter's in here. I got the paddle attachment. I am going to mix this real quick and I'll be right back. And I'm going to scrape it into this bowl. Do not forget while you're mixing to scrape down your, otherwise you're just done. Anyways, I wanted to say too, I don't think I said it, but there's no shame in using box cake because realistically, it's just all your dry ingredients all kind of put together in a nice little packaging. And you know what? If you want to use it, then fucking use it, dude. There's no shame in using cake mix. No shame. When you go to grocery stores and stuff, you think that their stuff is like baked. No, everything comes prepackaged frozen. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the same bowl. I'm not gonna rinse it out because who gives a fuck?
For the inconvenience of me not keeping up.
We're moving on to the chocolate, and this one cooks. Does it cook at the same time? It does. It's just a little bit more involved. I'm doing this now at this point it is 12:06. I'm doing this now, and then tomorrow I need to cool this, and then I can be able to work with this tomorrow. This is a 2-day event for me, a 1-day event for you. Hopefully it won't be 1 day. Hello? What the hell? I need, for the chocolate one, we're doing a 1/2 cup of oil. 1/2 cup, we're going oil and then water this time. Changing it up. A cup. How much water? I can't read. I'm dripping. 1 1/4. Okay, that goes in. Yippee. And then now, more eggs. More eggs. If you watch my vlogs, I've been like eating a lot of boiled, like hard-boiled egg. Honestly, making this cake with my eggs today makes me a little sad because I'm like, I could have made hard-boiled eggs. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done the technique where I like crack open an egg with one hand in a while. Tell me why none of the shells are going in. Whenever I cook, I do like 2 hands and I get shell all up in my shit. Wash your hands. Disgusting. Yippee! Take your paddle, and before you start mixing, because we got dry and wet ingredients, kind of do like a little bit of a mix. Break up your egg so then when it's in the mixer itself, it doesn't go flying everywhere. Wow. The more you know. All right, that's all done. Sick. Now we got our chocolate and our vanilla mixed up. I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna put away a few things, and we will be back. I got my Pam, not a lot of it, but I do got Pam. Spray. Let's do a top down so you guys can see what's going on. All right, it's not really centered, but it doesn't really matter. So I have both of these here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour some of this. No, you know what I wanna do? I'm gonna do, where is my scoop? Okay, I couldn't find the right spoon, but I'm gonna use this like Asian soup spoon, and that's what I wanna do, because this is the biggest spoon I have. That's not true. I have spatulas. Does it matter? I'm overthinking things. You know what? I'm gonna use this ladle. Spatula's old already. Oh Lord. I'm just gonna do a alternate scoopage. All right, so I have these 2 pans filled. I had enough for a little tiny 6-inch pan. This is fine. Now we're gonna take some sort of skewer or whatever. In my case, I'm using a chop. Like slightly mix, do little swirls, kind of like this. We're doing a marble cake, yay. Kind of incorporate and make it look extra pretty. You know, we like a good swirl. It's very nice, it's very incorporated thing. Kind of just do this one. I feel like is very chocolate heavy. How did that happen? This one is very chocolate heavy. Jeez. And obviously you don't want to over mix because the colors are really dark and then they'll take over. So this one is my preferred one. Now I'm gonna pop these into the oven for about like 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna bake these and I will see you guys when they're done. Okay, Google, set a timer for 30 minutes.
All right.
It's hot. We're back. It is 11:31 the next day. Okay, here we go. So I knew this one was gonna be a little bit darker, which is fine. Look at those swirls, they're so cute. The next step is in a mixing bowl with the whisk attachment. We're gonna whip up some whipped cream. I have a little bit of whipped cream in this one and then a little bit more in the other one. Before I really start, I am gonna use this whole thing. This isn't full, by the way. I think I got this off of, ooh, I want to say like Temu or something. It works really fucking well. So this is a double cake container. Get on! Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, lock in. Lock the fuck in. Yee! Hello? Wait, do I spin it? Or do I snap it? It looks more snappy. But now I'm confused. Wait a minute. What is happening? Okay, maybe it's like this. This supposed to be on the inside? No. But like, why won't this snap on? Maybe this is supposed to snap on here. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Yes. I'm just an idiot. Do not worry. Oh, let me see if this fits my fridge. It does fit my fridge. Where's a kickboard when I need one? I'm just testing, okay? All right, nothing's happening. Ooh, the clearance of the cake to the top is gonna be tight. Ooh, that is not good. Do you see that? I guess we'll keep testing to see what would happen. It's gonna be tight. That's good to know. Good to know. Let's set this aside for now. So I'm doing a half of a bottle of whipped cream. Actually, I might do a little bit more. So my measurements obviously are not correct. Do whatever works with your cake. This is not a tutorial, you know? This is me chaotic cooking. I'm gonna whip this up. I'll be right back.
I just a baby. I just a baby.
We're gonna move on while that's happening. So we have these sugar-free Oreos, guys. And so these are individually packaged and threw away the stupid bag already. But I have some in here already. We're gonna blend them up, process them, make them as small as possible because we're gonna fold it into the whipped cream. La, 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 la. Okay, I've only used this food processor a couple of times, so we'll see. That's scary. All right, let's check up on them. They're looking cute. Okay, so that's how much I have right now. And while that's whipping up, I'm gonna kind of set up my station so I'm kind of ready to go. This is my cake cart. Welcome to my cake cart. I got this turntable off of Temu, and honestly, I love her. She spins so well. That whip is whipping. So I bought these cake boards off Amazon and I like them, but I bought them under the premise of they were going to be reusable cake boards because I only make cakes at home. Yippee! Oh, I'm going to put this pad down because it helps stabilizes my cake board. If it sounds like I'm yelling, it's because I am. As far as the cake goes, I want to cut it into several layers. Slice off the top so it's even. My hands are washed. Also, I'm making cake for my house, okay? If you have judgmental things to say, keep it to yourself. Oh, she is not even. Not at all. So, it's not completely straight, but I don't really need it to be either. Alright, so I want to cut off another layer. Alright, I want to cut off another layer, and I'm scared. You know, sometimes we gotta do things that we're scared of. It's a little too moistened. Oh my gosh, I mean, yes, nothing's happened. Nothing's happening. Okay, I'm gonna place this cake over here because we're gonna put whipped cream in the middle. Yippee! Alright, I'm gonna get back to you when the whipped cream is done and we'll start icing this. Alright, I might have over whipped the whipped cream, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't care. I'm starting to think this was too much. What have I done? I do this shit all the time. You know what? We're going with it. I'm going to take the crumbs, I'm gonna pour them in. I should have folded them properly, but a little bit at a time. So we're gonna go ahead and try to fold this in very quickly. Also, with the whipped cream, I didn't add any sweetener or anything to it because the Oreo is gonna sweeten it up. But honestly, I'm kind of wondering if I should. So I guess we'll find out. I'm not a professional. I'm going off vibes, okay? Not going off a recipe or anything. I'm literally going off vibes. I wish we had more Oreo because this is what it looks like. Let's taste it. Ready? Oh. We can't live off vibes, guys. This needs a little bit of sweetener. So I'm gonna put some monk fruit sweetener in here. I'm gonna mix it up and I will be back. I'm back. I'll try it again. It's good. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing this cake for a while and I feel confident in what I'm doing because it's not hard. This is a very simple cake. It's an Oreo cake, so it's okay. the other layer on. Oh God, cream on top of that. Spread that out. So we're just doing this a couple more times. 4-layer cake, yippee! I wish I got more Oreo. Like, I was not anticipating it needing so much. As far as that goes, that does look great. But now we gotta move on and cut the other cake. And I wish I would have done that earlier. I'm using this parchment paper. And here we go. So let's cut the top off. We don't like it. We hate domes. Nice, we got so much extra cake, it's unreal. Cut this again. Very nice. Actually, that cake cut so beautifully. Stick this on top. This layer is so even, it's unreal. Last one, and this being the last one. I also want to see what it would look like in the dome. So the dome would kind of like. Okay, we saved a little space by cutting off the tops. Let's bring in the bottom. Fuck, dropped on the ground. Place it down. I want to know how much coverage I have, you know? Be mindful of your cake containers because you could fuck up like me. Okay, we got quite a lot of clearance, which is great. I'm so happy. It's just the dome. The dome of your cakes. Cut it all off. So now, top. Quite a bit on the top, right? Just like so. Just move this bitch out. I need some for the top. I don't need a ton for the top, but just enough. So hopefully I did make enough whipped cream. And this was an over exaggeration because that would be annoying. I need to concentrate. Okay, the cake is covered. Yay! So now I'm going to take this scraper and I'm going to clean it up because she's gross. Just like having to bring it down and like clean it up like kind of made me a little nervous, not gonna lie. I don't know why. This is just a cake for fun. It's not going anywhere. And I love whipped cream because it's very forgiving. How does that look level-wise? Oh, she's level as hell. Love, love, love. Just a little bit of this section. I wish, oh, I have a tinier spatula. I'm telling you, I bought these off Amazon. This cake board is supposed to be waterproof, but it does not feel waterproof. We have a fault line. I just noticed that on camera. See? Thanks for reading my eyes, guys. I heard you screaming from the distance telling me,
Cindy, there's a line lining your cake.
I did save some Oreo in this bag. We're gonna beat it up. We're just gonna do a slight beating. I still have my food processor over here because I was thinking I would use it again. I did not.
Into the sink it swims.
I'm gonna dump it in this pan. We're gonna take the cake, pick this bitch up, and we're just gonna press cookies into the bottom layer. Kind of like a crumb coat, but instead we're using full ass cookies. So I'm gonna do big chunks right now, but we do have little pieces on the bottom, and I'll get to those shortly. Just press these in. And I saw this design online, so I stole, but not in the way that you think. By the way, I haven't told anybody else making this cake. So now we're out of big chunks, so I'm just gonna like press them in here. Take a handful and just press it to the side, like so. Clean it up a little, do it again. We're just gonna keep going around until all the little pieces are in the cake. Lock it in. Oh, this cake is getting heavy as hell. I don't want to hold it anymore. I'm very tired. How does that look? That looks crazy. Oi, 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 oi. Cake iced. Bottom of the cake beautiful. We're gonna take the rest of the icing. We're gonna fill a bag. Oh shoot. Where are my scissors? I found them. Do not fret. These bags are so tiny. I need to buy new bags. Oh, this is gonna be messy. I don't love these bags, I'm telling you. All my drawers are labeled, but I don't know what is what. I don't know what I'm doing. Man, I filled the bag too much. Now, like, when I squeeze, it's gonna be terrible. Okay, let's go for it. All right. Very nice. And then I'm just gonna put little dollops in between. She's cute. Okay, I decided. I do have a little crumbles left. I'm gonna take the crumbles and I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top like so. You know, like it doesn't need to be like crazy. Well, all right, here's our cake. Beautiful. She's lovely. I decided not to put Oreos on the top because I figured it might be too much because we have little cookies on the outside and then big cookies on the top. I feel like that's too much. So I just put crumbs on the top, as you saw. But anyways, this is our 100 subscriber cake. Thank you so much for subscribing, for anybody who's watching. And then if you're watching this, and for whatever reason, this chaotic cooking made you really want to stay and subscribe, please do it. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Dude, this cake is heavy now. It's 4 layers of straight cake. This is not... Oh, this is beautiful. What a lovely time to be alive right now. So I gotta clean up now. You guys want to stick around and help? I hate cleaning up. What do I do with this whipped cream? Oh, I hate cleaning. I don't want to do this.